always be here for you, okay? Even though I can be even though I can be a dense idiot at the best of times. That will never change.
You really mean that?
I gently thumb away one of her tears. Hello fellow knights, Finn here, and welcome back to Doki Doki Blue Skies. And we're gonna continue where we left off from the previous episode where... let's just say that Operation Confession didn't go so well, considering that Sayori had depression and pushed MC back a bit, and the anger got the best of him because he thought that would be a good idea. No, that doesn't work. Like, really, don't be angry at someone who has depression and thinking that it's okay to help them in one go, because that doesn't work, because it will just make things worse. But nothing to worry, because we had a talk with Mom C and Yuri at that time, and I really hope things will get better this time around with the help Sayori needs, like a therapist or a doctor. So without further ado, you guys know the drill. And what time is it? It's Doki Doki time. Also, forgot to mention this, I hope you all enjoyed your holidays or short breaks, such as All Saints Day and All Souls Day. I enjoyed myself, really, in case if anyone's wondering. Had a short break and still editing videos on the way. So, with that aside, let's continue the episode. At least it's mid-November now, so the Christmas break isn't too far off. After finishing my morning route, I head outside, tentatively waiting for Sayori. Yuri's words were helpful, but I was naive to think things would just go back to normal. There's no sign of Sayori, and I feel like texting her is off the table. With a sigh, I make the journey to school alone. Learning about the interwar years should, by all means, be interesting. Even with Sakurai's enthusiasm and humor injected into the lessons, I still can't find myself enthusiastic about the topics he's discussing. Despite my best efforts to remain occupied over the weekend, the worry I have for Sayori was always there, lurking at the back of my mind. I hate the silence. Not being able to talk to someone you really want to talk to is crushing. Ah, Finn. Oh, hello again, Sakurai-sensei. I don't suppose you'll be able to answer that question. Huh? Please don't tell me that I'm such a boring teacher that you can't even pay attention. Of course not, you're a good teacher, sir. If word got out that I was sending my students into a stupor? I don't know how to say that. I'd get fired on the spot. Although I'd probably do well in the hypnosis business. I was gonna say hypothesis, I'm sorry. There's a light smattering of laughter. He's still looking at me expectantly, so I force a grin on my face. Sorry, sir. I didn't understand the question. Could you repeat it? He does so, and I answer. He nods approvingly, although there's traces of concern on his features. The rest of the lesson drags on at what feels like a snail's pace. We're supposed to be taking notes from our textbook and... our textbook? Wasn't supposed to be our textbook? Alright. And answering the question, but my mind has been on autopilot ever since I woke up this morning. By all accounts, the progress I have made has been pretty mediocre. Well, at least you did something, so that counts. Everything okay, Finn? He's keeping his voice low and quiet, crouching next to me. You don't quite seem yourself today. Pardon me if that's an incorrect assessment. He motions towards my notes. You are normally ahead of the game when it comes to classwork. Not that I mind too much. Everyone's allowed to slack now and again, right? He chuckles, but I barely even respond. Yeah, I'm good, sir. Sorry, just had a long weekend. Might as well attempt a slab at humor. And by long weekend, no, I don't mean staying up late playing video games. That's a shame. Those kinds of weekends are the best ones. Anyway, just do your best for now. You got a good grasp on the topics, so don't worry about it too much for now. Just make sure you know the material for the December exams. Got it, sir. Thank you. Phew. I was expecting some kind of stern telling me off about my lack of progress. Bell's about to ring, everyone. We'll call it there. And the bell rang. As I'm making my way outside, I spot a familiar white bow. Monica? Oh, hey, Monica.
Hey, Finn. About to head to lunch, huh?
Yeah. I'm really sorry, but I won't be coming to the club today. She raises an eyebrow.
Oh, why's that?
Being totally honest with you, I'm really just not in the mood for it. There's just some stuff I need to sort out, and if I came, I don't think I'd be very good company anyway. She nods, but it's hard to read the expression on her face. Well, I hope she understands because of the Sayori situation going on at the moment.
Okay, that's understandable. By the way, you haven't seen Sayori around, have you?
She didn't come to school today.
Do you know why?
Well, depression. Funny she should ask that. No clue, sorry.
Strange. Well, I hope you sort out whatever it is that's bugging you soon.
Thanks, and sorry once again for bailing.
It's okay. It'll be a quiet session today, I guess. With the three of us. It'll be interesting to see what it's like. Anyway, I've gotta go. See you around, Finn.
See ya. Why do I get the nagging feeling that she's judging me for something? Oh well. Much like the walk to school, the return journey feels equally as empty. With another pang of guilt, I remember all the little jibes? Vibes? I don't know. I used to fire her way about being lazy and unable to get out of bed. Why is it that our brains are so good at reminding us of times we said or did things we really regret? Oh my god, this music. A tiny voice of reason within me tells me that I had no way of knowing why she struggled to get up on time. I mean, it's not like I set out to hurt her with my jokes. That kind of playful banter just characterizes our friendship. I just wish I could believe that tiny voice of reason a little more. As I make my way to my house, I notice a figure sitting by my doorway. I roll my eyes and suppress the urge to groan. I'm really not in any mood to deal with some religious nutter trying to get me to believe in Glob. Oh, those kinds of people, really. I don't know if any of you people encountered that before in your lives, but I do, and no offense though, it's a waste of time, honestly, but you can be the judge of that. Wait, hang on. That's Sayori? Oh, Sayori? Her head shoots up at the sound of my voice. What are you doing here? Sayori, you're wearing your blue sweater and with the white stripe and all. Aw, that's cute. I mean, it's blue, so you know me. I love me some blue, so why not? What are you doing here? The sight in front of me is utterly unexpected. Neither of us know what to say. The aftermath of our previous encounter still lingers in the air.
Can I come in?
Yeah, sure.
Thanks.
After dumping my school stuff down, I turn to face her. The awkwardness doesn't dissipate. There's so much I want to say, but I don't even know where to start.
I'm really sorry, Finn.
Aw, don't cry like that, please. Tears immediately fill Sayori's eyes, and the powerful desire to embrace her hits me once more.
I really shouldn't have kicked you out like that. I've been so horrible to you, keeping you in the dark. I was so scared, and the whole thing is just so confusing.
No, Sayori, it's me who should be apologizing. I'm so sorry for being so pushy, for shouting at you, and for being such a lousy friend. I've been regretted how I acted on Friday ever since. Please don't hate me. Sayori tumbles into my arms, sobbing without restraint.
I could never hate you, silly. You're my best friend. I was so scared that after our fight, that I pushed you away.
I can feel my heart break as she sobs and clings to me. Instinctively, I wrap my arms around her and hold her close. You guys feeling that you're crying right now? Just use your tissues, whatever. Just wipe your tears. And it's okay. We'll cry together. Sayori, you're so silly sometimes, you know that? You could never push me away. I'm your best friend. Although recently I've been wondering if I deserve to be.
Huh? Why?
I shouted at you, I made you cry. A few of my own tears have started to leak, all concern edged all over her face. She leans forward and carefully brushes a tear away. It's the last thing I wanted to do, and I hate myself for it.
Finn, it's okay. Looking back, I really can't blame you. It must have been so frustrating from your perspective. And I want things to go back to normal. Please, can we just put this all behind us?
It's like a huge weight has been lifted off my shoulders just by hearing those words. Of course we can. And here was me thinking you didn't want to be friends anymore.
I could never stay mad at you, Finn. You mean so much to me.
Can we agree that we're both a bunch of clowns and we're as bad as each other? Sayori gives me a watering smile. She clings to me a little harder.
That sounds fair.
Oh, to hear that laugh again. I'll always be here for you, okay? Even though I can be a dense idiot at the best of times. That will never change. She looks up, her eyes swimming with tears. Even with tear marks all over her face and drowsed hair, she still looks absolutely beautiful. I mean, come on, she's still a freaking cutie, alright? I mean, come on, just look at her. Even with tears, she's still a cutie.
You really mean that?
I gently thumb away one of her tears. Of course I do. She burrows once more into my chest. It feels incredibly intimate to be able to hold her in this state of vulnerability. So, that's why you wanted to wait outside my house?
Yeah, I really wanted to see you, but I couldn't face school today, and I wasn't sure if you wanted to see me.
Her voice is slightly muffled as she talks into my shirt. It's kind of funny when you think about it. We both thought the other person didn't want to see us when we both really wanted to see each other. Oh, Sayori, what are we like? She giggles into my chest. At such a close distance, I can actually feel the vibration from her laughter. Yuri told me that she didn't think you were the kind of person to stay angry for long. She looks up.
Yuri?
Yeah, I bumped into her over the weekend while I was up at the park. Needed some fresh air at night. And again, wait. Don't get me wrong, it's not like that, okay, Sayori? I just needed some time off, and, well, Yuri was there, and she asked me how was I doing, and there, we just had a short conversation about you, so, yeah, rest assured. Don't worry, I didn't reveal much. I just told her we had a fight. She was really empathetic and understanding. That's good.
That sounds like her. See, she's such a dependable friend. Anyway, I guess she's right. I hate conflict, and I don't like staying angry at people.
Well, that's super convenient for an idiot like me, isn't it?
I was going to try and find you earlier, but I thought I should give it a little bit of time first.
Well, at least we're here now. I'm so glad you came to find me.
And I'm super glad we made up. Oops, I got your shirt super wet. Sorry about that.
It's all good. Not the first time you spilled something on me now, is it?
Oh, you mean that one time with...
Hold up, Sayori. One time? What? What was that one time? Did she just... Let me guess. Cried into my shoulder? That's it? Nothing else? Nothing embarrassing? Okay. Don't get any funny ideas, fellow knights. I know what you're thinking.
Okay, you made your point, meanie.
We both share a laugh, and my glob does that laugh feel good to hear. Just like that, all the tension and stress I've been carrying over the past few days has been lessened. It's like I can finally breathe again. Anyway, look, Sayori, I had some time to think about what you told me on Friday. I'll be honest with you, I don't understand depression at all, and I can't imagine what you're going through. But what I do know is that I'll do my best to be there for you. Even if it's just a friend. Or, wait, what? Sorry. Even if it's just as a friend. Okay. And I know you said you like me too, but you weren't sure about your feelings. So we can go at whatever pace you want to go at, if you even want to go at all.
It's really frustrating because I do like you, Finn. I really do.
Like what? Well, like as friends or like as lovers? Who knows?
She
bites her lip anxiously.
I hate to drag you down, to get you involved with my mess.
I know you see it like that, Sayori, but I see it completely differently. No one is forcing me to make my decision. I'm choosing to get involved because I want to, because I like you, and I don't want to see you as a burden at all. Think of all the times where you helped me feel better, or the other girls in the club. You're so good at keeping everyone's spirits high, breaking up fights, restoring the peace. Would it really be so wrong for me to give something back to you? I know you don't see it, but to me, you're worth an awful lot, and I care about you so much.
But Finn, there are so many other things, other people out there, who are more worthy of your time.
Don't say that. Don't say that. Your company and your time is well worth with me, Cinnamon Bun. None of those other people are you, though. No one else in this planet could ever replace you. I grew up with you, Sayori, and you're my best friend for a reason. Exactly! And all of the happy memories we shared, the jokes, the stories, the adventures, I shared them with you, and only you. You're such a big reason as to why my childhood was so happy.
Really?
Of course, we used to see each other like every day. Our parents used to say we were inseparable. And here we are now, even after years apart, we get along like nothing ever happened. So believe me when I say you're very special to me, and you've got a heart of gold, whether you can see it or not.
Oh, Finn.
She starts to sniffle again. I mean, if you want to cry, then go ahead, because, well, you can have a shoulder to cry on, so go on right ahead.
No one has ever said something like that to me before.
Well, I'm glad to be the first.
I'm still unsure, and it's still really confusing, but your hugs are really comforting. They make me feel like everything might be okay, if just for a few moments. I know you want me to say, but I don't know. I still feel like I'm being selfish, and I thought you liking me back would make the rain clouds in my head go away. It's like there's a little ray of sunshine now, but it's still raining.
Even though Mom told me that depression has no quick fix, Sayori's words still disappoint me. Don't get angry this time, I dare you. Mom did say it wouldn't be easy. Guess I'm really starting to find out just how difficult this can be. That's okay, Sayori. I guess it was naive for me to think I could just come in and fix everything.
That would be nice, though. I guess we could just start by taking everything really slowly? Like, could we not jump into going on official dates or telling everyone we're together just yet?
Of course, whatever pace you want to go with, like I said. Oh yeah, good idea. Yeah, just don't go straight right into it. Just take things slow and everything will be fine. Like I said, or well, as others say, progress makes sense, or well, progress makes progress, whatever, you get what I mean, but just take things slow and you'll make progress soon, and soon enough you'll definitely be together, so that's good enough.
I'm not making the wrong choice, though, am I?
I'm not making the wrong choice either because I'm on the right route.
Just please tell me if I'm being a burden, and I won't hold it against you if you didn't want to be with me anymore.
You don't have to be worried about that at all, trust me. Although as much as I like you, I don't want you going through with this just because it's what I want.
No, I kinda want it too.
Kinda?
I do want it. I just can't shake off the feeling that I'm not worth your time. And even though you just said just now really helped, feeling worthless is something I felt for a long time. It's hard to shake off the feeling, but by being with you, the rain clouds don't feel as bad.
It'll be okay, Sayori. I just know it will. I'll see you through this storm and I'll be your umbrella.
That's actually one of the sweetest things you've ever said to me. Poetic, too. Looks like the Literature Club is really rubbing off on you.
I know, right? I'll definitely be the next Shakespeare. Just you wait. Anyway, I guess it's for the best that we're taking things slow because December exams are coming up. As much as I don't really want to, we should probably both be focusing on those.
Yeah, you're right. But once they're over...
I take her hand, locking her fingers with mine. We'll just have to wait, won't we? Anyway, speaking of work, I should probably get started with revision.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I'll see you later, okay?
Okay.
I hold my arms out and we embrace once more. Oh, to be able to hold her close to me, inhaling her scent, playing with a strand of her hair. It's heaven. Before I can stop myself, I plant a soft kiss on her forehead and break free, closing the door before my mind catches up to my lips. I swear I can hear a soft giggle as she closes the door behind her. Aw, that's sweet. That's sweet. And not only that, we just did tier 1, which is hugging, and then tier 2. Not yet though, I think we're still on tier 1, which is hugging. And then soon tier 2 will be smooching? I think that's what I remember Jake said, so... Okay, I'll lay off the dating tiers for now because we're making progress, so... For now, tier 1, hugging, tier 2, soon. I don't know why we jumped to tier 5, which is tickling and such, but who knows, we'll find that out for ourselves. Okay everyone, we finished sharing poems a bit earlier than today, so I guess we got a little bit of free time before we have to pack today away. I don't know about you guys, but I'm super relieved that all these exams are over. Oh yes, a time skip now, huh? Perfect. The past 2 weeks have been a blur of notes, frantic last-minute cramming, and a bucket load of stress. Student life in a nutshell. Me. Thankfully, today marks the end of the assessments. It also didn't help that I was dying to spend more time with Sayori. Of course!
Me too. How did everyone's exams go?
Mixed bag, to be honest. Was never a huge fan of math, so that one definitely could have gone better. Well, like I said, mathematical ain't.
Tell me about it. Physics wasn't much better. Coulomb's law, Ohm's law, Lenz's law, and I still don't get any of them. Biology went pretty well though. We were learning about the brain, all about the brain for this semester. So many different parts and they all got funny names. Labeling it was tricky though. It's fascinating to think that while we were learning about how brains work, our own brains are active, processing it all. Don't you think? Yeah, if you're a zombie. I'm not sure I understand. Zombies aren't capable of higher cognition and... Geez, Yuri, it's because they like to eat brains. It was a joke. Oh, Yuri. Did you do well? I suppose my performance, it wasn't so bad. Come on, Yuri. We all know you're a real smarty pants. Bet you aced like all of your subjects. You really know how to put her on the spot, don't you, Natsuki? Anyway, to answer your question, Finn, I'm definitely with you. I've never been a fan of exam season. The amount of stress involved. She rarely rubs her temples. You have to juggle academics with your extracurriculars, don't you? Mm-hmm. High expectations don't make life any easier either. Her face drops for a moment. But that's enough of that. Why don't we have a Christmas Christmas party? Yes, please. Ooh, like our Halloween one? That was so fun. Pretty much like that, yes. That's a wonderful idea. A good way to see the year off. Yeah, okay. Can't see why not. Yay! Well, that's a pretty anonymous voice. You can host it around mine, by the way. I motion towards Monica and Yuri. As I imagine you mall students wouldn't want to break into school twice. True that, we don't want to do that again, but yeah, I guess a home party sounds good, or well, better, honestly. You'd be correct. Her stern visage betrays no humor. Looks like my joke didn't quite go to plan. Anyway, now that we got all of that sorted, she quickly checks the clock. I'm going to have to get going, so now's a good time to call the session here. I'll see you guys at the party. Let's make a move, Sayori. Okay, I'll see you guys later. With a wave, we all pack away and go our separate ways. By all accounts, today would be a day spending with Sayori. After our club meeting, though, she texted everyone, suggesting a secret Santa idea where we all buy each other presents. Funnily enough, I ended up with her as my Santa, which put a dampener on things. I was looking forward to Christmas shopping with her. Well, if Sayori is our Santa, then I don't really mind. Sayori as Santa-chan? Heck yes. As I didn't fancy going alone, I decided to message Yuri and see if she wanted to come with me. As I wasn't Yuri's Santa, she agreed, although in typical Yuri fashion, she was quite surprised that I wanted to go shopping with her. Some things never change. I mean, it's just a normal shopping spree or shopping trip, so that's fine. Hello, Yuri, and oh, it seems you're wearing a trench coat, and wow, we got the snow effects there as well. That's cool. So, any idea to get Monica? I have some ideas, but nothing I'm truly certain on. Part of the downside of shopping for someone is that when you don't know them well, you can never be sure what they want. Well, like I said, could be a pen, could be a piano, as long as it's not falling down from the sky. If it's any consolation, I don't know really what to get Sayori either. Oh well, aside from a couple of cinnamon buns, but I guess food kinda counts as gift. I don't know, we'll see what she likes, I guess, but it'll be a surprise. Truth to be told, I've never been that great with presents. Can relate. Maybe, a new bow? Or maybe some new clothes? But women's clothing makes no sense to me. I've never really talked to Sayori about her fashion sense. Well, we have the entire day ahead of ourselves, Finn. I know it would be sensible to look at the recipient's hobbies and go from there, won't you think? Hopefully we'll be able to find something. At this time of year, the streets are very busy. Seems like half of the entire town decided to do their Christmas shopping today. Oh wow, looks like Akihabara looks so nice in the snow. Well, unfortunately I never experienced snow myself, so wank wank. From the constant fiddling of her hair and the nervous look in her eyes, it's clear that Yuri isn't a fan of crowds. She's standing quite close to me, her eyes bouncing around whenever someone passes close to her. You know, I've had an idea. Oh? Well, Monica plays the piano right. What? Did you just read my mind? A piano?
Well, like I said, as long as it doesn't fall down the sky, so that's good. So I'd imagine she'd be into music. Well, a keyboard wouldn't be that bad either, so that's good too. Have you ever spoken to her about what kind of band she likes? Any musicians in particular?
You know, now that you mention it, yes, we have had discussions about her musical preferences before. While our tastes aren't exactly aligned completely, we both tend to appreciate music with thoughtful lyrics. She has a preference towards music that has lyrics with clever wordplay. If I recall correctly, she wasn't much of a rap fan, although she's begun to appreciate the thought and effort that goes into rapping. Much like poetry, lyrics can be a powerful way to express your thoughts, the battles you're going through, and the demons you face.
Oh, yeah, it is. Especially with that one parody song that I did before in a previous mod, if you guys haven't checked that out. Wink, wink. Trust me, it's a really good one. Really, and a good tribute as well. Hope you guys enjoyed listening to that one if you haven't already.
The effect of music can be incredible, not just on the listener, but the artists themselves. Take the famous singer, Freddie Mercury. Outside of the band he was in, he was really shy and actually rather introverted.
What? Really? I've always seen him as really flamboyant and confident. When he was on stage, it was like he owned the whole room.
But you see, that was only while he was on stage. As a performer, he was of course as bold, confident, and rambunctious as you may think.
She stares off, dreamily lost in thought. Yuri?
Goodness, I'm so sorry. I didn't mean to go off on a tangent. Anyway, yes, I think the music store would be a fine place to start. Let's make a move, shall we?
Thankfully, the music shop is much quieter than the streets outside. As predicted, Yuri visibly relaxes, taking a deep breath.
Much better.
Oh, nice! Now we're in the music store. That's cool. Got some various stuff here and there, but, well, as much as we like to continue our Christmas adventure, or, well, our Christmas party shopping adventure, I'm sorry, fellow knights, but that's it for this episode of Doki Doki Blue Skies. But don't you guys worry, rest assured there will always be another episode. And I'm glad that me and Sayori made up and everything else is a-okay now. But don't you guys worry, it's not over yet. We still need to give her the help she needs from a doctor or a therapist, but I'm pretty sure that will come in later after the Christmas party or during the Christmas party. Who knows? But anywho, if you enjoy what you're watching and like what you're seeing, be sure to leave a like, comment down below, and of course subscribe if you haven't already. It'll help me a huge bunch in making more content like this. And click on the bell notification to be notified when I upload. And if you want to play this mod for yourself, as always, link in the description below. And with that being said, thank you guys all so much for watching. It's been the Dark Knight signing off, and I'll see you guys next time. And as always, stay awesome and have fun, adventurers and fellow knights.